Hello and welcome to day 2 of my lesson on MIT App Inventor. Today we want to look at how to be able to understand the MIT entire user page. Now click on create apps and then it will take you to this place. Now we want to understand every single function of every key that you can find on the user interface. Now the user interface just has various forms of keys such as button, checkbox, and all of that. So we want to understand their functions. Now let's first of all take the button and drag to our screen. What's the function of a button? The function of a button is to be able to help your app to be able to have a functionality of a button that can actually take you to the next page, or to actually do something of a function which you want your button to do. Now a button can be used such as to submit a document, or you could use the button to either play for a music or for a video or for anything. So that's what the button is used for. Now to style your button, you come over to where we have background color, choose a color feature. Let's say choose blue, and then choose a font size or whatever you want to choose. Let's say we want to choose 30 as a font size. The font size automatically makes the text big, and then you now have to go over to where you have on button, click on button, go over to where you have the height and the width. You can put fill parent. What it does is to make it bold, or to actually increase the size of the button, and you can also make the button as bold as this, but this is not going to be nice. So sometimes you need to play around the figures, and as you get along in the lesson, you get to understand how to be able to style your buttons. For now, in the course of studying how to do this button, we'll just put a percentage, which is a professional way of doing it. So we can put 50% for the height, or we can probably, for the height, we can just put 20% to make it a little bit sizable, and then for the width percent we can put 50%. So when we put 50%, you see how it looks. Or you can put 70%, whatever percentage you want to put. So this is how to style your button. And you can actually choose a shape for your button. If you want it to be rounded, it will be rounded. Just see how it looks. If you want it to be a rectangular form, it can be rectangular. If you want it to be oval, it can be oval. But most of the times, most of the buttons you get to see on various applications are rounded or rectangular. So that's that. And then finally, you can choose the text alignment to be center. So what it does is to put your text in the center, which makes it good. And then you can actually choose a text color that suits the color of your button. You can decide to go for white, which is also perfect for these. And then you can decide to make it bold, font bold, make it bold. And then that's basically how to style your button and how to use your button. Now when you come over to your block section, you already have the button 1 here, and the button 1 can be used. So when button 1 is clicked, what do you want it to do? You can snap something there. When button 1 is long clicked, what should you do? When button 1 is touched down or touched up, what should you do? So these are some of the things you should understand about using your button. The next we want to look at is the checkbox. So I will go over to the user interface and drag the checkbox. This is the checkbox, drag and drop. And basically what checkbox does is checkbox helps you to be able to have different forms of lists where you can now decide to choose from. So let me take away this button so that you can understand what I mean. Let's take away the button. This is the checkbox. So let's drag 3 checkbox 1, checkbox 2, and checkbox 3. Then you come over to your right where you have the need to change the checkbox name. So for checkbox 3, let's put red. Then checkbox 2, let's rename it. Come to the text and then just let's put yellow. And then checkbox 1, let's put the text as blue. Sorry, let me make that yellow in cap locks so that everything looks uniform. So yellow. Good. So what this does is this. So you are trying to give your user, for instance, your user that wants to use an app, you want to give the user an opportunity to have a choice. So for us to be able to write a heading for this, we can try to put a label. So a label, as I said, is used for heading. Snap a label on there, and then the label you can try to write the text of the label, which is choose your favorite color. So when we have that, so we have choose your favorite color. So when you see this, what it does is you can decide to slide and make it bold, then put the text color to be center, then choose the default color red or something, which is what you want to do. So what you've done automatically is that when users visit your application, for instance, and you ask a question such as choose a particular item from the list or from the application you built, so you can use checkbox to let users make their choice. So when users come and see checkbox, what they can do is to be able to pick or make choices. Exactly. So to do this, you can click on connect or AI companion, sorry, and connect with your phone. And then you connect with your phone, you'll be able to understand that you can be able to choose, you able to click all of this. But right now, these things are not clickable. But when you connect to your phone, you'll be able to actually click it. I believe you love this video, so you'll be able to understand button and checkbox. In our next class, we're looking at what that date picker, image, and label are used for. Thank you. If you love this video, please like, share, and subscribe.